hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. The stream will begin shortly.
All right, here we go. We'll go for a quick play match. And we'll see where that takes us. I'm sure it will take us to nowhere good, where many people can get put into harm's way and probably never return. They might return.
What I like.
What's that? What? Which one?
Zeus 9S.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I like it's a large pulse build, and I'm enjoying just playing it. It's mostly arm and side torso mounted. Speed's okay, and I just got an affinity to.
It just works for you better.
Yeah.
Zeus 9S. Do I have a Zeus? I have no idea.
So this is a build I came across on Data's YouTube videos, where he was talking about how this is a not a common mech you see anymore, but it's a pretty solid mech. And even though Clan's large laser pulse has increased on the cooldown by 0.3, so it's now 2.5 or something.
I have a Zeus 9S with a lousy build on it. Do you want to share your build and I'll run it with you?
Yeah, of course. Of course I'll share my build. I mean, technically Data's build.
I've never run this. It's got an ER PPC, 2 medium pulse lasers, a large ER large laser, and an LRM-15. So it's got 4 different weapons, which I would never run.
Oh, I've been told I can't. Stop spamming symbols warning. Channel.
You've got to stop spamming.
Yeah.
Have you always been
now
a spammer?
You have the alternative. Instead of having 3 in the arm, you could do 2 in the chest and 2 in the arm, but I just did 3 in the arm because that's what Data did, so. And then the skill build.
Did you put it in Spec Ops?
I put it in Discord, yeah. No, I've messaged directly to you.
Oh. That means
top line is the build. That. The bottom line is the skill build. Skill tree.
And let's see here. Import.
To you in Discord. Top line is the mech build. Mm-hmm. Bottom line is the skill tree.
Yeah, that seems kind of wild to put all 3 of your lasers in one arm.
Well, I haven't really found that my arm's been shot off, to be honest. But I twist, so I protect it.
So the other way is to put 2 of them in the CT or 3 of them in the CT?
2 in the CT.
So do you lose a double heat sink if you do that?
You just put the heat sink in the arm.
It'll fit?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Badbot. Howdy. I'll try this. That's fine.
That's probably the reason why you don't actually do that, but anyway.
Copy.
I mean, I'm having fun with it, so...
Yeah. No, I just wonder if I get my arm shot off, then I'm basically down to 2...
Well, it's a left... Okay, first of all, it's a left peeking mech. You don't have to peek the whole way, you can just peek with the arm.
Yeah.
And then if you feel like you've got more leverage, more room, then peek with the whole body, or peek with half the body and shoot, and then just twist and turn and rock back. But it's a left peek, side peeking mech, it's not a right side peeking mech. Unless you're feeling like you're dominating and you can just do what you like.
That's the way I play all the time, whether it's true or not.
Yeah. Fair enough. And I bought today the new pack.
What? What's the new pack?
I think it's the new pack. So it's a... Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I shouldn't be tired. It's a Sun Spider hero called the AMB. I think it's a new pack. And it's the Roughneck BLT.
It's a Sun Spider and a Roughneck?
Yeah.
And how much is this pack?
$28.
Badbot, you're always welcome to lurk. Thanks for saying hello. You don't have to even respond to this. You can just drift off into the background.
Actually, was it last month's? I don't know. Predator booster pack.
Okay, I'm going to do one more thing with this. I'm going to paint it black and yellow. For just so I'll be able to find it again, because I've never run the Zeus. Ooh, it's got stripes.
It's called the Rivals Mech Pack, now available.
Why can't I...
One mech pack,
go
2
back
special
to
mechs.
There we go.
So it's called copy. Hopefully your channel doesn't ban me. That's it, their link to the Rivals pack. Well, I like orange and black. I think they get strong colours that go together. It's the bolt and the ambush, basically.
All right, now we go back to here. And I'm readying up. Rivals. 2 new hero mechs. I like heroes. Because I'm a hero.
Yeah.
And how much is
Well, I
it?
always wanted a Sun Spider, and this gives me a reason to get one. And I do like the Roughnecks. I think they're good mechs, because they're high mounts. Not that... And they're clans. Not that
They're good for poking, yeah.
I'm particularly care about the
Peeking.
fact that it's a ballistic missile and laser boat, but I have to change the build, but still, it's alright.
$20, is that how much it is?
US 20, yeah.
Yeah. It is my birthday coming up.
Oh, when's your birthday?
The 25th.
For your birthday, I will buy me
Really?
something special.
You would do that for you from me?
Yeah.
That's really nice. That's very
To
thoughtful.
honor the day of your birth, I will buy something for myself. Yeah.
You deserve it.
Thank you. I feel like I do.
My only regret is that I wish that I had thought of that first, so that I could be the more magnanimous of a giver from you.
Look,
to
you know,
you
you've
from
got
me.
to look.
Hey,
I mean, a
Hilbert.
lot of people give gifts to people on their birthdays, but
Yes.
the gift is in the giving.
Or the
And-
receiving. Sometimes the gift is the receiving.
No, it's in the giving. So if you can give yourself a gift on someone else's birthday, then that person should feel good for you, because
I think so, and I think it helps express the affection, love, and admiration that a person has to know that you
For
can get
themselves.
something for yourself on
themselves,
their
yeah.
birthday, and that they're
Yes.
okay with that, right? That's
and
that's the mark of a true
the
friend.
nice thing about all this is that you could probably find anyone. Like, you could probably find someone for every day of the year. So you could probably go through the entire year.
Oh my gosh, and
giving
celebrate
yourself
everybody's
gifts.
birthdays.
Yeah.
Yes. So Hellbringer, no, we're not celebrating Drex's cash or finding. We're not. He's actually, my birthday's coming up, and for my birthday, he's going to get himself something in my honor. For
To
my
honor
birthday.
Dark's birthday, I'm going to get myself
Yeah.
something.
I just think that's
It's
really
the least.
thoughtful.
It's the least I could do. It's the very least I could do.
The very least I could do is get myself something for your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I spent about 5-10 minutes looking for one of the Christmas presents I got from my wife for Christmas, and I can't find it. And I forgot to give it to her at Christmas.
Nice.
How did you set these up? Are the first three the arm?
So 3 of the
Yeah.
arm, 2 in the chest,
Yeah.
yeah, and you should only fire that. You shouldn't fire anything else. It's a 3-2 combo. You fire the 3 in the arm if you feel secure about the lean out, then fire the next 2. Otherwise, twist back.
It
and away.
doesn't. It's not super hot.
No, it's not. It's
I'm tempted to lose a heat sink.
Well,
Target.
the
And
thing is,
get a
once you
faster
start
engine,
getting
but
into a
it's pretty nimble.
firefight,
It's quick.
Okay, we've got D5 side, guys. Fafnir, low,
Incoming missile.
assault strong D5.
Target spotted.
Bravo Jaeger's AC-40.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
There's like a Fafnir right here.
yeah, just be careful.
Target spotted.
Did they get that little
Don't
Fafnir?
forget our right side, guys. I mean,
Online.
mediums, it's like lower ground, you'll see a light coming in.
What's shooting me from behind? Yep.
Affirmative.
Got an Irby.
Target spotted.
Ignore the friendly fire there, guys.
Target
I was just
spotted.
being friendly.
And there's ballistics way over an E4.
Target spotted. Affirmative.
Something in theatre, D4.
Target spotted.
Yeah. I don't like having all my weapons clear on the arm there if I can't get that arm out.
Need assistance.
Heat level critical.
Juliet is shooting
Target
me, lower
destroyed.
ground D5. Sorry, E4.
Heat level
We've got Mechs
critical.
around us.
Spotted. Sorry.
We've got lights on it.
Left arm critical
Uh-oh.
damage.
There's a
Can we get some mediums in E5? Is?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
There's a flea in D5 as well.
Center torso critical damage.
Running through our
lines.
Destroyed.
Gosh, this guy's totally in my way. And now I'm dead. Dead because he was in my way and I couldn't get out of the line of fire.
You get the flea or we didn't get it?
Yeah, I think you got him.
Oh, well done. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the responsiveness. Really appreciate it.
Acquired.
Target
Thanks for the
spotted.
call outs.
Online. New target. Artillery strike.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
I finally got a kill.
Oh, nice. I didn't get a kill, but I got killed.
Don't
Oh,
know
did
that
you?
to me.
Oh, yeah. I got stuck. A mech was in my way and I couldn't get out of the spot they were shooting at me.
Yeah. It gets like I got to say, this level with assault plate seems to get quite crowded. People seem to quite crowd each other.
Yeah.
They run for the same spot and they sort of like just contend for the same spot. It's
Good show, guys.
a bit silly.
It's not helpful.
No, because you can't back out. You're stuck getting. See, look at that score. I'm happy with this.
What'd you do?
For me, that's a great
771.
score.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's a great score for me.
Yeah. Hey, McFish. Yeah, come on over. Come on over, Miss BNR. Oh, Hellbringer, yes, you should get yourself something for my birthday. That'd be really thoughtful of you from me.
Frank's here as well. Hey,
Oh,
Frank.
Frank's here too? Oh, do we have enough
Frank's in the
slots
channel.
then? Did Miss BNR get beat out? Let me get
I'm
over
just
it.
going to do a couple of drops and then I've got something else to do. But
Hang on.
Oh, she's still eating.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. When you finish, Miss Brown, let me know because I've got dinner soon as well. So there'll definitely be a spot coming up when you're finished. I'm surprised Valen hasn't turned up, given my my earlier discussion.
I would think that he would be on Amazon looking for something to get himself for my birthday too. Maybe he just took it as a great idea.
Maybe.
Mittens, are you gonna come into this group after you get out of that? Should we wait for you? It's hard to say.
This really needs a UAV.
Did you put a UAV in it, or it just won't let it?
So I'm transitioning out about
cool shot. I don't even need that.
Yeah, well, I'm transitioning away from artillery strikes into airstrikes. So I've got 2 airstrikes and 1 cool shot on this mech, and I don't know if I really need the cool shot.
And why the airstrikes instead of airstrikes?
So I've been listening to, and I kind of knew this, but I've been listening to some streams, well, not streams, some YouTube videos, and basically the airstrikes, well, technically slightly higher skill play. I mean, not, you're still just pressing one button, so not really, but
right.
They
They're
do more damage than artillery
directional,
strikes
right?
when they hit. They are more directional, and they do more damage when they hit, so they are better to use, but if you're not skilled at predicting where someone's going to be when you drop the thing, then yeah, artillery strikes has been the way. So, but I'm just trying to get myself used to it. Yeah, I don't know how you do that, Miss Pino.
So I don't know if I'm waiting for Mittens or not. Frank, are we waiting for you?
No, don't wait for me.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
No, because I'll just make another group and BNA can join with me and whoever else.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just never skilled in them, Hellbringer, so I never kind of use them. Like early on in the game when you first play, it's like you just go to artillery strikes because, oh look, I'm bound to get something with them. But yeah, airstrikes are better.
How long did it take you to get used to them?
Well, I've only just switched, to be honest. And I'm kind of noticing I'm getting fine. Like I'm getting damage with them. Like I am predicting rather well where mechs are. So
yeah,
it's fine.
Maybe I should.
Because usually you know they're going to be. They're just if the mech peaks a couple of times, then you know they're probably going to peak a third time. And so if you just put it down as they're disappearing,
yeah, then it'll get there about the time they come out.
Yeah.
The nice thing about arty strikes is they'll pepper around, even including if it's a smaller block of chunk of rock, it'll pepper around behind too. What about airstrikes?
Well, you can be a bit like if you get that line right, you can get 2 or 3 mechs because you know the crowding that happens with some
in a
mechs.
row, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and with the artillery strikes, you're only doing 5 damage now with a strike, so it's not very much anyway.
It's not very much at all. I can bump into them and do 1.
Yeah.
So if I just bumped into them 5 times, right?
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, I'm not saying artillery strikes aren't still decent but it seems like airstrikes definitely do more damage. And
Miss BNR, it's not easy being an enthusiast, is it? Sorry. I mean, you're welcome.
What draws
they don't usually get mine either.
Watching,
it's true.
To watching Dark Marauder at 1 a.m. in the morning. 1:30 in the morning. I'd be in bed, man. I'm sorry, Dark, but I ain't watching you at 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to bed. I'll watch your recording in the morning when I wake up.
You know, it might have been nice if you just hadn't even told me that. That would be the kinder. way to handle that. It's just don't mention.
But I'll watch your recording in the morning.
I know it's better just to say it's better to leave out the part. There's no way I would stay up and watch you at 1:30 in the morning.
But I thought our
Sorry.
friendship, was based on honesty.
It is, and sometimes it's based on withholding the honesty.
Oh, I definitely watch at 1:30 in the morning.
You don't have to outright lie, just withhold the truth a little bit.
I'm so confused right now. My God, I can't say it. I can say it. So confused.
Bring wine. It's not so bad. My stream's not so bad if you're drinking wine.
I'm so apathetic about watching you either way at 1:30 in the morning. How's that?
Yeah.
Weapons online.
There's a lot of potential to watch me at 1:30 in the morning, but
All systems.
you just haven't gotten
It's a
around to
lot.
doing it.
That's it. There's a lot of potential for watching you. Yes. There's great growth opportunities.
Yeah, that
I
other
must say.
people can take advantage of. And I'm so glad they're there for them.
That I wish they would.
I don't know, my ear itches. Ah. Do you have your arms unlocked?
I do.
What's I never remember. Is it shift?
For me, it's caps lock, but it might be shift for you.
Oh, I think it was shift because everything's unlocked now, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we are unlocked and loaded for bear.
Airstrike online.
Hello.
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 I'm just not used to running this thing unlocked.
Yeah, just watch the circle basically as your first
Yeah,
shot.
that's that's what I don't do because I just generally get confused in the
Just be
thick of
careful
it.
around in this.
If there's
corner,
not,
because
if there's not, a lot going on, then it's not a big deal. But if I'm in a frenzy, I never find
Just-
that reticle.
just hug a corner
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna hug up this corner where you are, get in your way.
See, this is what I can't stand. This is what I can't stand.
I wasn't trying to get in your way, really.
All right,
I was just
come
trying
with
to
me.
prove. No, I was going to come down here and get out of your way.
Come with me. Come with me.
All
Come
right.
with me.
I got any lights over there yet? I've never been down here during a match, unless I fall to my death or something.
We're gonna
like that.
go up to the high ground where we would go on the other side, hopefully.
Yeah, where do we get there? Is there a ramp?
Right,
over
so
here
just
somewhere?
follow me. Yeah, there is. There's a ramp, but we're not taking the right ramp. We're taking the left ramp,
This little one. Yeah.
the one around to the left. Yeah.
All right. They're probably
And
not going to
don't
be.
hug my bum.
I'm trying not to even look at it.
Okay, good.
It's a family-friendly stream.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Are you going
so
up?
What, Mittens?
Target spotted.
Let's talk to BNR.
Oh. Oh, she is BNR's in comms? Nice.
But she's quiet.
She is under soft-spoken. She's soft-spoken.
Spotted.
Well, I know that.
oh no, I've overheated.
Already?
Help me, Doc.
Target spotted.
Where are they? There's one
Okay.
clear across there.
Warning, incoming missile.
You can see the
This
blood
thing
asp.
is... I can't even get
Okay,
up
go-
where I can shoot
Go
because I'm too
forward.
low.
Okay, you stay here. You stay here. You stay here. So
Alright.
you're peeking left, and there's a blood asp
Yep.
over there. Okay.
All right. Yep. And now that he knows my position, he'll be able to shoot at me, right?
Yeah, but I'm about to protect you.
Torso,
So
critical damage.
Who? I don't see. I see the one guy.
Missile. Airstrike online.
oh, they know we're here.
Incoming
Yeah, they're
missile.
dropping lerms on me like I.
We
have
need
no
to back
reason
up with something
exist.
right on the other side of me. It's going to push me. Oh no, actually, it's down the bottom. Who cares? It's all good.
It's way up here.
Target spotted.
Where are you now? Down there?
Airstrike.
No, it's okay.
online.
Target spotted.
Oh, I'm dead. This is not good. Oh, it's crazy. I have to back up.
They just killed me. I don't think I did a single point of damage. Nope. Nothing. I just got lermed and then basically one shot.
Okay.
New target acquired.
Why do you like this mech again? What was the thing you liked the best?
Well, I mean, I got to say,
seems to work well for you,
I
obviously.
killed one of the mechs outright. And so it did do well for me.
New
But then they
target
all pretty much
acquired.
looked my way because our side isn't really pushing them.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
I mean, I could die any second here too because
Yeah, you're pretty cored out.
Need assistance.
yeah.
Airstrike online. Airstrike activated.
BNR, what kind of pizza was it? Oh, Miss BNR's gone already.
25% of the enemies are eliminated. Target spotted. The enemies are half depleted. Keep pushing.
Oh, we need to move on.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I'm behind you, mate.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Need assistance.
Not much to get here, is there?
We've almost got them all. Clean up the target spotted. Need assistance.
You're gonna have to move in, or you're not gonna get anything else.
Yeah. I mean, I took out the first kill. I was rather
There you
happy
go.
with that.
Oh, he's still further
He's
back.
behind
Wow.
something.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I might have done
Target
like something.
destroyed.
No more hostiles.
Well, they just looked at us, man, and they missiled us to death. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't work out very well for you, but it was fine for me.
There you go. Good match then.
I mean, it's okay for me.
Yes,
Yeah.
Miss BNR lives in Connecticut.
For you.
I'm not going to tell you where she lives, Hellbringer. Just, that's inappropriate. Yeah, I literally did. I did 20 damage.
I know where Miss BNR lives, or roughly.
Don't
I know the
say
state.
it. It's not public information.
So
She's in Mechwarrior Witness Protection Program.
lives in
Canada,
We've discussed this anyway.
I
We've
know, but
discussed this.
Hellbringer wants to go over and have pizza and illicit drugs, probably, and so
Netflix and chill. Is that what we're saying?
yeah. He doesn't have a personal invite, so we can't give out her personal information.
Sorry, Hellbringer.
Sorry, Hellbringer.
I would love to play matchmaker, but I would have to charge you for that service.
Plus, then McFish would get really mad at us too, and he's usually mad at me anyway.
I know.
We know you're just kidding, but that doesn't stop us from just kidding you back.
Yeah. Plus,
Pretty much nothing stops that.
I owe you for. What did you do last time I was on? Something. You destroyed all my messages, or got deleted all my messages, or something.
Oh, deleted them. Was that him?
Oh, I'm in a precarious position here because they're both moderators.
Oh, yeah. There is
I mean,
a half
you're
a
lucky
pizza there,
you're
McFish. That's
liked.
right.
You're
We don't know what kind of pizza it is, though.
it's pizza.
By the time you get there, if it's the wrong kind, it can be poisonous.
Pizza. Is that a
Pizza,
thing you
pizza.
can do? Pizza.
Pizza, pan. Pizza is Little Caesars. Well, we do know it's cold. That's true. But is it cold as in refrigerator cold and safe to eat, or cold as in it's been all day out and it's room temperature and
Who eats
E.
cold
coli
pizza?
is teenagers
cold
pretty much
pizza.
consistently. All teenagers eat cold pizza.
I like reheated pizza in the morning from last night, but I can't eat cold pizza.
I would much rather have it warm. I would heat it up. I
And I
remember
love
eating.
pasta.
I remember eating it cold when I was young. Can't.
Yeah, I can't eat cold pizzas.
Couldn't be
I don't
done.
want to.
Like if my life was on the line and they had a gun to my head and they said, Drax, you have to eat this cold pizza or we're going to pull the trigger, what would you do?
Yeah, I'd get them to pull the trigger.
Wow. If my life was on the line and they were going to kill me unless you ate a whole jar of mayonnaise, would you?
You got to appreciate the kind of person you're dealing with. They've come to your house and they've given you that ultimatum. Like, I don't honestly think you're getting out alive.
We actually don't know if there's tomato on the pizza or not.
Like, they've tracked you down to give you that kind of an ultimatum. They're already demonstrating they're psychopaths. So, I mean, how can you trust what they have to say?
I see. Well, what about the mayonnaise? Like, would you eat a whole jar of mayonnaise to save me?
Mayonnaise I would not eat to save you, no. Because
is there anything you would eat to save a friend?
Again, I don't think that kind of ultimatum is a real ultimatum. Because
it doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter if you think it is or not. They've got the gun and they're going to pull the trigger. They say if you don't eat the mayonnaise.
But if you do it, they're still going to pull the trigger. Is what I'm saying. Like they're psychopaths.
You think that, but you don't know that.
Who comes to someone's house and says, "Oi, have this tub of mayonnaise, or I'm going to shoot you"? Like, who would do that, realistically? There's no one normal who would do that.
What if the vaccine was in the mayonnaise, and otherwise you're going to turn into a zombie? And if you turn into a zombie, obviously we have to shoot you.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm going to stand a better chance of surviving with a psychopath if I was a zombie, because you can take a few shots as a zombie, you're already dead.
I feel like your example's not believable because, first off, you're right. No one would come to your house and say,
my example is not good enough.
Like, who's going to say "oi" when they come to your house? That doesn't happen. So come up with a better example. An example where it doesn't start off with "oi."
Do Aussies even have pizza?
I mean, how do you you Americans, the way you twist it on me all the time. I'm the bad person in this made-up arc of a story.
I'm not saying you're the bad person. I'm giving you a chance to be. I'm giving you a chance to be a hero and save a friend just by eating a jar of mayonnaise.
And I'm telling you,
it's like
anyone who's coming to your house to make that kind of an ultimatum, you ain't getting out alive anyway.
Yeah, that's your not licensed and not qualified opinion. As a psychoanalyst.
Okay, no. Well, let's in your life experience.
It's your psychoanalyst opinion.
Someone who enters your house without your permission at some random hour
with a jar of mayonnaise.
They don't even take the jar of mayonnaise that you have.
No, they brought their own.
They go to the shopping centre knowing that they're going to make this kind of an ultimatum, and they have to spend some money on the jar.
Yeah.
So it's a deliberate thing they're doing.
Well, they want you to know
they've
they're
gone through
serious,
all that
Drax.
effort. They've driven states. They've driven from, say, I don't know, New York City to Oregon. They purchased.
It's not a crime to take mayonnaise across state lines in America. I don't know what it's like in Australia, but here it's totally fine. They're just trying to show you that they're serious.
And they put it on the counter, and they've got their weapon of choice trained on you, and they say, whilst your family is sitting aghast, I assume somewhere in the house, scared, bundled up.
They're probably eating cold pizza, actually, but go on.
Does the answer change if we turn the mayonnaise into Vegemite?
No, I actually just say shoot me.
Shoot me, not him.
You're making me eat this now, shoot me.
It's just funny to me because, like, in America, it's considered heroic to, like, if you're in battle and somebody throws a grenade in your foxhole, that somebody's going to inevitably jump on that to save his friends. But here I'm just asking you if you would eat a jar of mayonnaise. You don't have to throw yourself on it. You don't have to keep it from exploding. You just have to eat it one spoonful at a time and save your friend.
No, the edit you're doing in this conversation now is amazing. That's not what you said. Someone is training a weapon on you.
Yeah.
In your house
with the jar of mayonnaise,
saying, eat this or I'm going to kill your friend.
Yeah.
And you say, I'll eat it.
I would
think,
say,
and think
yeah,
after
maybe,
you eat it, after he's gone to all that trouble, he ain't going to shoot someone.
it's possible. I'd rather take the chance and feel like, well, he, wasn't an honest criminal.
Is he wearing a mask?
That'd be disappointing, right?
Is he wearing a mask?
But suppose he
was wearing a mask.
Suppose he's
so
an
I'm
honest
assuming
criminal.
he's not wearing a mask, and therefore you can see his face and can identify that person. Maybe it's she. Identify the person, and you think they are going to leave 2 witnesses alive.
Well, robberies, they frequently use guns and don't shoot people.
Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't realize that mayonnaise was like your kryptonite, because I would have pegged you for being a fairly, brave and do whatever you could for your friends and family kind of thing if it came to it. But it turns out mayonnaise is the limit. And not even in mayonnaise, pretty much anything. Because you don't trust criminals, and I think that's really sad that you don't have any trust at all for criminals.
Can I tell you why mayonnaise is the limit for me?
Why?
Target spotted.
Because I actually got severe food poisoning with mayonnaise.
Like on a sandwich?
Yeah. When I was young, and it actually really affected me.
So you haven't been able to grow past that.
I didn't have mayonnaise for a decade. After that.
Airstrike online.
You guys want to push into Echo 6?
But you've had mayonnaise since then, so you've gotten over it. Just not enough
Yeah, but not enough to want to have it charged.
to save a friend. Yeah, I understand.
Target spotted.
Can't hit the broadside of a barn with this thing. This guy's still up on top? Yeah, he is.
Alright, we got smoke on us.
Smoke on the water.
Need assistance.
Airstrike online.
Annihilator's going Death Valley. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Target spotted.
Guys,
You've
got the
got 2 assaults with him.
Going off on his own. He's going off to die.
Alright guys, we're pushing this Death Valley.
Target spotted.
Seriously, we're all going there? Wow.
No, might as well. Unless you want to cut across Echo 6, take a shortcut.
Let me give you another reason why. You're going to eat something that you don't necessarily want to have, and you're going to then be killed because it's guaranteed it's not going to leave.
Wait, but you're not under threat.
And the last thing you're going to have
about,
before you die is something you don't want to eat.
Echo 6 up high.
Let's say you're not even in the room.
Or
He's
Irby.
just called you on with a Skype call, and you're looking at your friend, me, with a gun to my head, or maybe a giant mousetrap ready to spring across my neck. And
I mean, they are different things.
oh, this thing's hard to aim.
Remember to twist.
I can't even shoot, let alone twist. This thing is really cumbersome for me to aim with and stuff. I don't know if it's my mouse sensitivity or what, but it's really jerky.
Well, I mean, look, you might want to play a different mech. I don't know.
Yeah, I just thought I'd try it. That's cool.
There's a UAV here, if anybody can get it.
Target spotted.
You guys are in Death Valley and
Need
I'm
assistance.
gonna die.
Airstrike online.
Need assistance.
There's 2 mechs and F6 pushing, awesome, and a rifleman. F6 low ground.
Is there,
Oh, sorry, it's a mauler
is there a spot for fish?
and a marauder.
There
and a rifleman.
might be.
They're coming out of F6.
Need assistance. Spotted.
Don't stand behind him. Okay, good job.
Oh, JT's here.
So I keep missing, totally missing.
Now,
Oh, it's got
you've something in
advanced
your back.
Drax,
Hi, buddy.
your mission is to protect,
Hey, Jaeger, there's a
Dog,
punchy
if
up in
you
Delta
fail-
7. You want to kill it with me?
Target spotted.
there'll be a consequence.
You guys should look at your mini map to see actually where the fight
Oh, what's the consequence? It sounds bad.
is. Hey, Jay.
So Jay,
What is the consequences?
it's all bad. I die if he doesn't eat a jar of mayonnaise, and he won't do it. He'd rather have me die
No,
than
because
to eat the jar of mayonnaise.
I think I've
that's really
explained
kinda sad.
myself enough in that arc of a story as to why I'm not going to save you. I don't think I need any further
Hey,
explanation.
That guy
Drax.
see the.
The reason, your punishment if you don't save, Doc, is you lose 5 cents.
It just doesn't seem like that big of an ask to at least try to save me by eating the mayonnaise.
3+2 firing, buddy. 3+2 firing.
No, I'm just trying to hit anything with anything right now. This is a terrible mech for me.
There's no, like, someone's come to your house
I don't. This doesn't work.
and
for me
said
very
to
well.
you, if you don't do this, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your friend. And you think that by having that jar of mayonnaise, that person's gonna keep their word, even though you now recognise their face and they're not going to want to leave witnesses for the threat.
See,
they just did.
you've overcomplicated the scenario. The scenario is
I
very
think
simple.
you've underestimated your
It's-
story and
It's
realised the
just
logic
that
doesn't work.
if you
logic doesn't
eat
work.
the
What are you
mayonnaise,
guys talking about?
my life gets spared, and if you don't, I die, and you won't
I'm
eat the
saying
mayonnaise.
your life isn't going to get spared. I assert that your life was never going to get spared, nor was
But that's
mine
not
in that
the
arc.
that's not the situation that was presented to you. You've created your own
that is the situation. The situation. You
taken
may
the
have
one
left
I've
out the important
given you,
things.
and you've turned
may
it
have
into a different one.
I haven't. I've expanded what is actually real about that story, whereas you've left important components out. That's what I'm asserting.
I left out what type of mayonnaise it was too, but that didn't phase you.
Well, it won't because it's all mayonnaise, and I can't stand the stuff.
Well, there's different kinds. Some of it's terrible.
Drax, you
Yes,
can't, you know, coleslaw?
Yeah.
Coleslaw dressing? That's what I
Yeah.
call mayonnaise. And I put it on everything.
I know, but I had food poisoning when I was a kid, really, really badly to that flavour, and so for a decade I couldn't have anything mayonnaise based.
But before we went to mayonnaise, there was something else you wouldn't do to save my life. It sounds like you just don't want to save my life.
Because it's the same story.
Emotionally,
It's the same
it's
story.
really
It's
I'm feeling abandonment right now.
Drax,
I'll save you, Doc.
how's your
Yes,
sub-piloting going, buddy?
It's still sporadic. I mean, it's just inconsistent.
Oh, he had a great
like,
match
I'm getting some
just
good
recently.
matches, and I'm getting some kills. But that last match, I went somewhere by
179.
myself.
Nice.
But I went somewhere by myself and got
Okay.
pushed
Hey,
by a blood aspen and a
Doc,
Ruffman. So
can I
that
do
was
big mechs with
So these large pulses do get out traded by DACA. That's how it is, isn't it?
I mean, what do you mean by traded? Do you mean peek around a corner, fire, and twist back, or do you mean stand in the open and
Yes.
get farmed?
Okay, the better version. The better version.
Because I mean, like, it's like both yes and no. Like, if you alpha peak, you know, like with 3+2 firing, cycle, twist, cool off, and then re-engage, yes, you will outdo DACA. If you stand in the open and try to out DPS like a fire hose, then the other big ballistic fire hose will win.
Well, let's ignore that first game I was put in a Marauder 2C and you
Okay.
shot the crap out of me because
Yeah, dude,
that was a
dude.
bad one. Honestly, I was so disorientated.
Okay, I still don't understand that one. That was like
Because I thought... Okay, so I thought I was in the middle of my group. I was up high, yes. I was looking down through 2 lanes, as it turns out, and
You're
you guys
back
came
10
through
meters.
those... Yeah, but you guys came...
10 meters.
Well, yeah, I didn't... As I said, I was completely disorientated and freaked out by the shooting, so... Because when I'm in the
10
light,
meters.
I'll just disappear, but I didn't really know where I was, I didn't know what I should be doing. I thought maybe the thing that was a sign was going to protect me, and it wasn't, and before I knew it, I was dead. This is like 3 days ago, Dark, when I decided I'm going to start investing some time in assault play, and the first match I got was against Jay, and it didn't go well.
It didn't go
And
well
the
for Jay.
first
Did you humiliate him and destroy him utterly on the battlefield?
No, yeah.
No, it didn't quite go like that.
No, it didn't go like that.
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
No, nowhere near that.
Oh, mate, look, I'm still recovering from it, but
Yeah. The counseling helps though, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, I was hurt afterwards. I'm like, this person bears my unit tag.
Brought shame to my house. I've
Dishonor on
offended the
your cow,
Dauphin.
dishonor on your family.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I'm not good at these things. I am deliberately investing the time to get better at them. So
Alright, so I'll spell it
I'm
on
starting at
screen.
a very low skill level.
Okay. In a light mech, you have speed to run away.
Yes, it's great. I love it.
Okay. So, what you do is, you stay closer to the cover, or the. So when you have to run or move, you need to go less distance. Okay. How's that? Stay closer
Well, what I
to the
found
cover.
is on some maps, no matter what, you just get rotated on.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's
So-
sort of, it's not good.
So some of us learning the maps, yep, that's true. And like learning how the assault play on those maps works, which is actually a thing. There is a process to it. But like, okay, what map
There
in
is.
particular? Yep.
And I'm learning some. I find like the snow colony ones, for example, or the colony ones where it's a bit more of a left to right and less NASCAR-ish. They're good. I'm learning Canyon. I'm getting a bit of a feel now for Canyon. Not, I'm having hit and miss matches,
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm
pretty straightforward.
So Hibernal and Canyon, because they're smaller rotation maps, so you can kind of get a feel for them. But things like Rubelite, it seems to be so dependent. Well, right now at my skill level, it seems to be so dependent on the group, because you really can just get caught out badly on those things.
Okay, so
and I've had
Rubelite.
Yeah, like I've
So
had
what-
some
what-
decent
what
matches on
mech?
it, but
Yeah, what build?
any assault.
Well, depends on how you play it, but yeah.
Well,
Um,
I mean, what can I say, man? I
So
haven't learnt it yet.
to be honest, if you're running long to extreme range, okay, start up high, and either high back or shift left or right slightly as needed. If you're running mid range, it's the same sort of thing.
Drax.
Hey, Fish,
Yeah.
don't interrupt because Jay-Z's trying to tell him something. Hang
Fill
on.
my head with
It's all right.
important information.
Oh no, if you need ready up to do grouped like
No,
mechanics, go do
we're
that.
ready to. We're in a match.
I'm going to drop
cool.
on Rubelite. So normally, so right now, I'm actually finding large pulse.
Cool. So you're
The
in
most
LPL
enjoyable.
Zeus, is it?
Yeah. 5 LPLs. There's
Okay.
3 in the arm, 2 in the body.
Alright. You do not have massive range. Okay.
No.
So you can with the Zeus you also are better at side peeking than hill peeking. Okay?
Yes.
So-
Okay.
Have a look where your mediums and heavies have gone. Pick that same side as them. Find the buildings up high, and try to side peek from there. Only at targets that are within 600. Even 700 is fine.
Okay.
Okay. If you see other big impulse mechs like Gauss PPC, maybe don't trade with them. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you can trade with. The reason for that is, at that range, that Gauss PPC is going to do more than your LPLs.
Artillery strike
Anything else, you should be fine. Okay? If it's LEMs, well, hide behind the building, scream internally, and then peek out when the LEMs are finished.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
It's nice to know you have a weakness, Jay.
I just wait for the rain to pass. If you're standing next to buildings properly, you won't die. As much.
Okay, so there's a rifleman peeking there.
This is also true for the Hellbringer that I'm watching as well as I'm doing. Well, I'm not really watching.
You're watching me.
I am watching
Yeah.
from a different room though, so I'm actually not watching the screen. I'm just peeking every now and then because I'm doing laundry.
Looks
so they're
like they're
doing-
coming in from deep thick,
I'm helping with the man about, what was
up
it called?
high, saw 3 masts.
I generally try to get a medium range, medium long range where I can peek, and then I hide and peek.
Drax, what did you call your thingy?
Need assistance.
What thingy?
New target
Where you
acquired.
do the assault mix? Man of Valor? Power of
Power
Fire?
hour. Power hour.
Power Hour.
He's
Hour
in
of
his power
Says
hour
guys
now.
up in
Mind your
big
lines of
five.
fire, guys.
Draxy,
Actually, I've
hitting
done
the guys.
3 hours.
Yeah, hitting the guys high left, Drax.
Yeah, I'm with helping him behind him.
Yep, great.
I'm just going to
What
move out away
missiles
from the
inbound?
alarms.
Just keep side peeking from the crystals. You got Bravo,
Fishy,
Dragon.
you realize that you're kind of in my way here, that I was over here
Yep.
and you came and got in between me and him? And I'm trying not to kill you while I'm fighting him.
I have the wrong side though, I think. Oh no, it's alright.
Also,
No, I'm way behind you. See, I'm not actually in your ass like you get in my ass.
Fishy is.
So Drax, you can swing further left, so you can actually go another crystal across if you need. And get different
Wait a
angles.
minute, Jay-Z, you're using that fancy, like, crystal incantation
Everybody
language
up here?
now. Move to the next crystal.
Yeah.
Well, the next Rubelite.
Okay, thank you.
Item.
there's a UAV over our head.
That's a spooky.
I mean, to be honest, you get sugar crystals, you get salt crystals,
There's so many crystals.
Target spotted.
you get meth.
Meth crystals. You can move to the next meth crystal.
Online.
Need assistance.
Am I going? I've gone too far, haven't I?
You've gone too far this time.
Target spotted.
Fish, you know you got 2 mechs on your left, right? Correct?
Need assistance.
Artillery strike.
There you go.
Probably not a good idea.
You can press in there, Drax. You can now press up to Delta 5 ramp and push
Yeah,
up the
I'm
ramp.
going
shooting me in the back? Come on, guys.
C4.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Oh, you didn't get that far wide. I can see it.
Yeah,
on the
well,
minimap.
that was
You're
the
going-
next crystal.
One of them dropped
Just-
down.
I don't know.
Shadowcat.
That's
Should I go behind C5?
no. Just go up Delta 5 like a normal person.
Target spotted.
So I've been abandoned up here, correct?
Come on down here with me, Fish.
And then there's Dark. Gone
And
the
I pushed
easy
their
route
backside.
Where I've gone.
Target
I love it.
Artillery strike online.
Dark, just don't go too forward. Dark, not,
I got
that's an
an
airstrike.
arty strike I gotta get past.
Target.
Okay, well, you're going to get arty striked.
I know.
Okay. Now just finish and farm them. Just push in, Drax. You're fresh enough. Just to go kill mode.
Critical. Artillery strike online.
Go, Drax. Go.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Another day. Well,
Drax, you walked right through my alpha. Can
Nice.
you believe that?
It's
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
Dark.
Mech
You can hit him now. He's easier to
low.
hit now.
Need
So
some help.
yeah, I'm coming.
He's a lot easier to hit when he's just standing there shut down.
Yeah.
2 mess behind you guys in the open below.
Target spotted.
Allies shooting me again. Come on, guys, stop.
Target spotted. Target
Are they all down below now at this point? Oh, there's one. Where'd he go? They kill him? Yeah, I guess they did.
Delta 6 last 2 mechs.
Target spotted.
Ah! Drax, you just walked in front of me again. I'm zoomed in. I can't see what you're doing all the time. I try to keep an eye on you because I know you're
blinders on.
causing trouble. I know some people will do anything for attention.
Dark's response to that mech, that's funny because it's a horrible mech, but I do enjoy it.
No, I don't think it's a horrible mech. I think it's horrible for me. I was not able to even aim it well. It was really kind of weird.
Oh, Lermgod was messaging me about the mech.
Oh. Yeah, it's probably fine. I just didn't work for me very well at all. And
Look, as long as I'm getting over 300
times in it.
damage and getting some kills, I'm happy to say,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not doing poorly in assaults anymore.
Yeah, you see that match was okay, wasn't it, Drax? You happy with that?
Yeah, but you know when you said go down to the next crystal? I didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't a next crystal. There was basically
Well,
crossing, and that's all I
It
could
is.
do.
It is a bit hard for me to see exactly what's going on from someone else's perspective across the room on a mini map. But yes,
Yeah, Dark, you should have died and allowed, and then viewed me, so Jay could have seen that. Just
Oh, I'll try to be more thoughtful next time. that's probably smart. I mean, there's
Anyway,
no
so
point.
did we wrap up that conversation, Dark, and was I right in what I was asserting? Or are you still saying I was wrong?
About mayonnaise?
About that? Yeah, about mayonnaise.
Yeah, you were definitely wrong.
What if somebody offers you $10,000 to eat the Vegemite?
He wouldn't do it because he doesn't think they're going to give him the $10,000.
But is anyone's life
He
on
thinks
the line?
he thinks they're going to kill him after he eats the Vegemite, and he doesn't worth
No
it.
gun, $10,000 in escrow, Japanese game show, eat Vegemite.
Is there a
He-
timeline?
You have to eat it within the hour.
Yep,
Yeah,
gotta go.
that's
And they have a hidden gun.
DJ.
No guns.
See, what is it with you and Americans and hidden weapons? Like,
You're the one that brought up the idea of not being able to trust a criminal.
sorry, again. You said a guy comes to your place
With a gun.
and gives you the ultimate ultimatum, which is eat this or I shoot your friend, or eat this or I shoot you.
Yeah.
No, they're not
it
a
was
criminal.
your friend.
No,
It was your friend.
no, they're not. They didn't break and enter.
They never
didn't
said
threaten you with a deadly
anything
weapon.
about shooting you. You made that all up.
So were they shooting your friend then? Shooting your
Yeah.
When I
friend?
was working in Southern Illinois, there was a guy I worked for a while who made criminal threats against his coworkers on a pretty regular basis, and he assaulted another engineer. He was fine. They didn't fire him for years after that.
Wow. Was mayonnaise involved?
No, he basically wasn't doing his job. It had nothing to do, as far as I could tell, with threatening to kill his coworkers.
No, they couldn't fire him for that, right?
Did that coworker come to someone's place with a weapon armed, threatening to shoot your friend if you don't eat this tub of mayonnaise?
He described to me in detail what weapon he would use, where he would set up, what time of day it would be, where he would be
Was he
geographically,
doing it? Not
where he would
talking about
shoot me,
actually
Wow.
doing it.
how he would beat me in front of my wife, etc. So, like, it was a
Wow.
very detailed plan.
But did he do any of it? Did he actually turn up and?
I mean, I'm
like-
still alive, so
So probably not.
Well, my point is, dark story is that he actually turns up in your house, ready to do all those things, unless you have a tub of mayonnaise. And
he
my
also.
point is, of course, the
I told
person's
him I knew nothing about guns, and he handed me a gun with a round in the chamber while his kids were around, and I thought that was pretty irresponsible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty sick.
Wow. I wouldn't even have a gun around. I mean, I don't have any guns, but I wouldn't have one around with children.
We were going to go in his backyard and shoot, and he always needed to be the alpha male, so I just pretended I knew absolutely nothing about guns.
Right.
And he
right.
handed me a loaded firearm in the presence
Why-
of his children
why were you
without
mixing with
talking
that
about
person?
how to use a gun.
Why were you mixing with that person though? Was there a
He was
particular
my
reason?
boss. You have to try to get along.
All systems.
Oh no, I never do that. I never bother with that stuff. I
Wow.
mean, it's, you know, I didn't choose the career path that you chose, and
Our
probably didn't get the
power.
options. But I
Power
yeah,
hour.
bugger that. You know, the only bosses I've actually ever had a respect for and enjoyed as bosses have been females. Mostly the men I've had as bosses have been either addicted to cocaine, had very low integrity,
Wow.
Insipid. They were either insipid and they wouldn't like back your team, they wouldn't defend their team, kind of thing.
How many bosses
so
have you
they've-
had that were addicted to cocaine?
I know, I'm
Who?
still stuck on that one.
And believe it or not, in financial services, pretty high up in financial services industry, they are just
Wow.
stupid. The level of kids and immaturity in that industry is ridiculous, which is comes no surprise when there's a financial disaster, because you know
It
they're the
brings their
people in charge.
responsibility probably too, right?
They're the people in charge. It's just dumb.
Hey Drax,
Yes, mate.
can I help you with your hour of power?
Well, I've actually already done. This is my third hour of power, actually.
Good job.
Thank you.
Wow.
I
There went
stretched myself.
17 points of armor. I'm not peeking over there again.
Artillery strike online.
Alright, Drax, I'm a pretty good assault player, so if you would just follow me since What do you got on yours? What do you have on your assault?
Spotted.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We got a
this
UAV
is where
up.
the
Can we get rid
fun
of the UAV if
begins.
there's one up, please?
Oh, this is
Target
incredible.
See
acquired.
smoke
Artillery
crawling.
strike
I think
online.
there
Incredibly
Get my ass shoot
fun.
up by artillery I can't see.
I just got so much damage from that. That was insane.
I got 17 points of damage off one peak.
Insanely fun.
There's like 4 of us right here.
We have a sniper.
There's a assault mech and 2 light mechs coming up from Beta C5.
Oh, this is not fun. This is not fun.
Need assistance.
Artillery strike online.
There he is.
I'm a sniper, and no one's dealing about it.
Kind of got
Oh,
my
so
hands
you-
full here, Fish.
We're all just copying MR.
Look, if I was a light or a medium right now, I would go down B4 lower ground and find that LRM boat and destroy it. But I'm in an assault, unfortunately, so I can't do that.
He was supported by like 3 or 4 other mechs.
Juliet,
down there.
when
Why
we
do you
get
go
him?
B4 low ground?
Hotel behind us, hotel behind us.
Spotted.
Hotel CT back weak.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
G-
Oh, Zeus, let me out. Let me out, Zeus. Come on.
Torso.
Thank you.
Jay.
Damage. Center torso critical damage. Heat
Jay
level
down.
critical.
Push Theta's point.
We're gonna get charged, I think, man.
Where's that little jump bugger over here?
Target spotted.
That was just my hitting your arm, Fishy. Don't worry about it.
That's not my arm.
It's
No, I
backing
hit your arm when you were hitting him.
That's not me.
Oh,
I'm not the
it's not you?
rifleman.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's a completely
Here we go.
different person.
All right, I thought it was you.
Artillery
Yeah, I'm Cord.
strike online.
I'm like,
Spotted.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't understand.
Target spotted.
I got
Took
artillery
Annihilator
4
down.
times.
Yeah, I got LRM and artillery. It was nuts. Science at the beginning.
Everybody went low ground B4.
Target acquired.
Oh,
Target spotted.
a stupid one. Oh, I can't move because of people on my standing around me and everywhere, and I can't move.
Good kill.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Let's see if I can have dinner. One sec.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike activated.
That's why sometimes I hate team games. 'Cause most of the time they don't have to.
I don't know where that little guy went. Shoot.
Don't worry about the little guy.
Well, he was chewing on me. I wanted
I
to
got
see
the
if I
worm
could
boat,
get
but a
him.
pulse grab
Worry
got me.
about the bigger guys that
Those
you
big
hit.
guys have got to be here somewhere, right?
Assistance.
You just walked over my dead body.
Sorry about that.
You see that rifleman? Be
Nope.
careful, he likes parking up behind you. The allied rifleman. Yeah, he likes killing allies by walking up and behind them so he can't retreat.
Need assistance.
Be cautious around him.
Target spotted.
Was that Drax's cat
Target
going
acquired.
meow?
Target
I don't know.
Need assistance.
Oh, he doesn't even notice you until it's too late. Drax, Doc, you can take him out.
Ah, shoot.
Did you just say
I said shoot.
Level critical.
get him to face you?
Target
There, I
destroyed.
got him.
Good job. Be careful. Oh no, the medium mech didn't spot you. Let's go after that medium mech. Good job. You can do it,
Hold on.
Target
I
acquired.
believe.
CT on the Jenner.
I think you're gonna push up, Rifleman.
Cool shot, Doc, cool shot. Oh, never mind.
Ah, can't get him.
Cause he's a. Oh, that's a medium mech. Go for the medium mech.
Don't worry, Rifleman. They're both in beta.
Good.
3.
Hit, Doc. Continue with the amazing hits.
Critical.
You can do it.
Critical damage. Heat sink.
You're it, guy.
That was really good.
I'm dead.
You brought down 3 mechs?
Yep, just
and
3.
The Brad is pretty much half gone.
Somebody's getting roused up.
They were at Kappa.
My older sister's over and she's like, dude, I've heard you like scream into your microphone talking about these things the last 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, it's been funny.
About mayonnaise?
Yeah.
She's like, what is
she
wrong with these
saying-
people?
She's like, I think you're like my sons. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Is she saying, what is it? There's a person in chat that I could hear their family. They said, are we seriously having this conversation again?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was me or my sister. I don't know. Anyway, that was fun. That was a terrible match, but did we win?
No, we're down by 1, 2. We're down by 2. Down by 1. They've got 11. We've got 10 kills. So,
Yeah, but they're about to
Guess
get
what?
capped. They're about to win on caps.
yeah, I think we're going to lose.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Dark brung 3 mechs down.
In the
Keypad and
9S?
get-
No,
Were you
in the
9S?
Hellbringer.
Oh, nice.
Get him, get him.
It's over with, dude.
Thanks to the drop, guys. Nice try.
I didn't
was
have
I
a good
say-
match. I mean, I didn't
Hellbringer,
have
what
a
was I
bad
saying
match, but-
earlier?
No, he brought down 3 mechs with his Hellbringer.
Very good.
I'm
Very
expecting 1k damage, 1k damage. Ooh,
No, not for
nearly
me.
1k. You did
fish.
more damage than...
893. Nice.
I thought that was your damage, Doc. I thought you
No,
did.
it's McFish's damage always. We all
Always.
did well.
Yeah, I didn't think it was terrible. But I got I got like destroyed early game. I didn't die, but I just got really pummeled. Lerms and artillery strikes were just thick and fast.
They were a good team. That was a good match. They were doing a good job.
It was a good match. It was a good match.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I think our lights let us down, to be honest.
You should ask your sister
Yeah.
if she had the opportunity to save her husband's life. Don't bring anything into it other than that. And
Oh,
all
no,
she
she
had to
wouldn't.
do was
She wouldn't.
eat a jar of mayonnaise.
No,
Would she do it?
She wouldn't.
She
No,
wouldn't.
I'd take-
Not
I'd
for a
take-
jar of mayonnaise.
Not for anything. No.
Maybe
Just
she
let him-
doesn't like him very much.
She must not like him very much. Yeah.
This week, sure. See what happens next week.
Oh my gosh. You're right. It's rough down in Australia. Everybody's trying to kill you, even your own spouse.
You were trying to keep this really narrow story, like
Just
no,
a simple.
keeping
It's
to the
just a
ultimatum.
simple
Just keep it. But
scenario.
You've got to understand that you giving me this situation in which I need to make a decision, and so you do need to think about the broader context of just this very narrow focus. And I truly believe that anyone who's coming to your house with a gun and that kind of an ultimatum,
and a jar of mayonnaise.
What if it's a money gun full of $10,000?
Yeah.
See, again, that wasn't what was discussed.
What if? Well, but you're making up stuff in the scenario. Why can't we? What if it's one of those party pop
I'm not
guns?
making
You
anything
pull the
up.
trigger
I'm
and a
not-
flag drops out and goes bang.
I'm not making anything up. I'm basing my assessment on the information, the very limited information you're giving to me. You said someone's in my house with a weapon,
Yep.
giving me an ultimatum and a jar of mayonnaise.
Yeah, and that's it.
So they're uninvited.
But off you go. Off you go
They-
to
they
all
clearly-
these
they were
psychoanalysis, hoobly hoobla, and like,
no.
oh, he's sick to the core. He'll kill everybody in his sight. Everyone should run for the hills and grab their own mayonnaise out the door. But that's way
Because there are
beyond the scenario.
facts. Facts still exist even if they're not mentioned.
Well, in this case,
some of the facts that aren't mentioned.
the facts
there's a
are
man unwanted in your house with a weapon threatening your life.
the facts.
I'm telling you now.
The facts that you're imagining are not the facts that I imagine, and so you've gone beyond the
What do you
scope of the
imagine?
question.
What do you
I imagine that you have an option to save a life or let a life be taken, and all you have to do is choose mayonnaise to save the life. It's that simple of a question.
But I feel like Drax had a really interesting observation that Americans really fail to make almost all the time.
What's that?
In that facts are still facts, even if we're not talking about them right this second.
That's true. I totally believe that.
I don't think you do. I think.
Oh, I do.
You're
I just
ignoring
believe that the
ones I
situation
mentioned,
that I presented is factual, and the rest of it you have made up. Because I could make up counterfacts to that, and they're still make believe. Because the whole scenario is make believe. So we're just making stuff up, and I just tried to limit it to one simple set of conditions. And then off you went to he's a psycho, he's going to kill everybody, and the only way to solve this is to just let him kill the person, and he'll probably kill me before I get out the door. Well, that's not the scenario. That's your own deeper psychosis at work.
With a tub of mayonnaise
Drax.
and a gun and an ultimatum and without a mask on and says, sure, I'll let you live even though you're witnesses to
Drax,
this,
think back to the last year of all the crazy conversations we've had and the crazy stories I've told you. And do you really believe that I haven't had somebody with a jar of mayonnaise in my house and a gun at the same time?
I mean, this is one of those like British TV series, Would I Lie to You? And I have to say, it's a hard one because you're American.
I know.
And anything is possible, especially when a weapon's involved.
Yeah, there could have been mayonnaise and mustard and a gun in my house all at the same time.
But was there an ultimatum with all those things involved?
I don't feel like I should divulge that information on my stream. I think it's best we just keep it hypothetical and imaginative. I have had a person come into my house, walk right in, high as a kite, and totally buzzed out of their mind, afraid the cops were trying to kill them.
Yeah.
They were running from the police. No, they came into my house and they were
McFish, what's your build?
They were totally
blackjack?
wacky, crazy. And that first, what happened is I was out in the family room and Wiggins was out there and Jacob was out in his room, which is near the front door. He heard somebody come into the house, and so he went out to say hello, and it was some strange guy, about 24-year-old guy. Jacob was in high school. Yeah. And Jacob came to the family room, and he said, Daddy, there's somebody at the front door for you. And I said, who is it? He said, you should just come right now. And I said, well, have him just come back here. He said, no, you should come right now. So I sensed something was wrong. So I said, okay. And I got up and I started heading towards the front door, which goes through the kitchen. He was already in the kitchen. And so I kind of turned him around and took him back into the living room because I had no idea who he was. He was wearing pajama bottoms and a t-shirt, and he was all sweaty and dirty and stank to high heavens and obviously super agitated. I had no idea how spaced out he was for a little bit. And he was afraid the cops were trying to kill him and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And he basically had been seen. Well, okay, so I got enough out of him to figure out that he was totally on a trip of some sort. And sorry, I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. And
Look left,
I couldn't get him to calm down, really. It took about 40 minutes. I had I finally talked him into if I could call the police to make sure that he's okay, and I would not let them into the house unless he was okay with it. I'd keep him on the outside of the porch. And I tried calling his dad, who is in Idaho, and his dad didn't pick up the phone. I left a message for his dad, who never called back, so who knows if it was really his dad or not. And he was shaking, uncontrollably and sobbing and crying. He was looking at my carpet and seeing all sorts of interdimensional realities of the cosmos in the pattern on my carpet. He was just totally a mess. And
I don't know, guys.
he said I could call the cops. And I called the cops and I said, hey, I've got this guy here who walked into my house and he is having some mental issues. I don't know him. He came in without permission. And he says that you guys are out looking for him and trying to kill him, so he's very afraid of the police. And I got him to agree to, let me call you, and as long as you stayed outside. So if you would come and stay outside until he's comfortable,
I'm gonna run D5 in a second.
that would be a great thing. And they said, well, we'll have somebody call you back in about 45 minutes. And I said, no, you'll have someone come right now. You just drove by, one of your patrol cars just drove by my front window with its lights flashing silently by. You're looking for this guy. He's in my living room. Oh, just one moment, please. So then they said, we'll be right there. So they came and knocked on the door, and I opened the door. And at first I was hugging him while he was crying and sobbing and freaking out along this time also. And I opened the door, and they stayed outside as promised. And eventually, after about 30 minutes, we were able to come in. He was able to come in. And then we called the emergency, paramedic people. And we wanted to check him out, right? But he was afraid they would kill him. And so they would just want to take his blood pressure and, vitals and stuff. And I said, well, how about if you let them do it to me first, and that way you'll know it's okay. And so he said, okay. So they took my blood pressure and my vital signs, and then he let them take his, and then we finally talked him down to going with them to the ER. But it was just crazy, and that's the kind of stuff that happens at my house all the stinking time.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Fishy, did you kill that guy? Because I was trying to kill him.
Yeah,
Lied on me.
he's my kill.
You think they're all your kills?
Thanks very much. Thanks for that, man.
Yes, they all have my name on them. And you just like to grab it off the shelf and go, oh, I don't know whose name this is, but I'm just going to put it in my cart. And then I walk by and I'm like, I'm missing one ingredient. Who took my one ingredient that I ordered? No.
So then the policeman asked if I wanted to charge him because he came in, basically unlawfully. I said, no, he's got enough troubles without me adding to them.
So you're trying to draw parallels with that arc of a story with that.
With the crazy things that happen in my house. In this particular case, he did not have a gun, and he did
Was
not
there an
have
ultimatum?
He did not have mayonnaise.
So it's not the same thing.
No, not at all.
Okay, well, thanks for the story. I mean, it's a scary thing that happened, and it's not the same thing.
But it lends credence to the idea that something strange like mayonnaise could happen in our house, because it's.
Oh, I'm not arguing that it's a fantasy or the truth. That's not what I'm arguing. In fact, you're arguing that the whole thing's a fantasy, and I'm making more of it.
That's
up.
true. That's correct.
Which again which is like gaslighting the whole discussion, because you're the one venting the fantasy. I'm simply trying to elaborate on the facts to demonstrate that it's a false choice.
I don't feel like I'm venting.
It doesn't matter what you choose, because I'm pretty sure the guy's going to take you out anyway, and you're still.
But that's that's your what do you call it when you impose your reality on somebody else's?
When they decide to launch a rocket up into space, they consider what they know and what they know they don't know, and then they.
But they don't know what they don't know.
Make a decision.
So.
Well, but there are things that you know you don't know.
There
and
are things you know you don't know, but there's other things you don't know, period, right?
That's
You
right.
can't-
That's right. And I would assert that you can predict certain things, the potentiality of certain things based on what you do know. And what I do know is a man's turned up at my house with a gun, threatening to shoot my friend if I don't have a tub of mayonnaise, without a mask on. So I'm going to predict the possibility of him just killing us both.
But what if he was wearing a mask?
Well, then that changes the odds.
Now would you eat the mayonnaise?
No, stuff my friend. I'm not
So, okay, so it doesn't really matter, really. You haven't changed your... Might change the odds, but you're not willing to take the chance to save your friend.
It's mayonnaise. I'm not having a tub of mayonnaise.
I know, it just seems like it's a simple thing to do. Even if there's a 1% chance of saving your friend, isn't a few cups of mayonnaise worth it for their life?
No,
I mean, you could go to the Japanese game show, and I'm wondering. I guess Drax is very wealthy because he wouldn't eat mayo for 10 grand.
He must not care about.
No, I wouldn't
money.
eat mayo for 10 grand. No, I wouldn't have a tub of mayo for 10 grand. No, absolutely
Really?
not. Would not do that.
100
no, would
grand?
not do that.
Yeah,
no,
100
I
grand?
would not do that. I would not do that.
$1 million?
$1 million?
I don't think you... I was close to death with his food poisoning. I was hospitalized. I'm not having anything to do with a tub of mayonnaise.
What about Miracle Whip?
I get that. I get that.
I'm not doing it. My friend could die. You can keep your 100 grand. Good luck.
Cheese.
Yeah, cottage cheese, sure. Cottage cheese.
Okay, so there are some circumstances where you would try to save your friend.
Yeah,
Or
but
just,
not for a tub of
or
mayonnaise.
only just for money.
Either
like
way, but not
mayonnaise.
for a tub of mayonnaise. Not for a tub of mayonnaise.
Wow. Okay. So what about dead worms or live worms?
No, don't be ridiculous.
So people eat worms all over the world.
I would eat a worm for $1 million for sure.
I would eat a worm for $1 million. I would eat a worm to save someone that I cared about. I would eat a worm to save a perfect stranger that I don't even know.
One worm, fine, but I get the sense that there's more than one worm involved here.
Sure, there's a handful of worms, but not like a
Have
whole
you guys
mayonnaise
seen
jar.
the Key and Peele short video skit called Save the Children?
No.
No.
You should look that up. It's relevant to our conversation.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't...
$1 saves a child.
Sorry, can I
First
ask,
of all,
how does
Drax,
eating
I
one
need to-
worm save my friend or give me $1 million? Like, how does that
It's
work?
a hypothetical thought experiment, just like if there's too many people in a rowboat and do you have to kick somebody off, and would you? It's the same kind of dumb thought experiment.
Will I kick someone off the rowboat? Why would I kick someone
So
off
the
rowboat?
remaining 4 could stay alive. Because the rowboat's
Why can't
just
they
got
all
enough
stay
room.
alive?
Because they won't. It's going to get stormy, and the rowboat's going to go down unless they can lighten the load. And that means somebody's got to go. Haven't you ever done that thought experiment in school?
No, that's a ridiculous. One person makes a difference in a rowboat in a storm.
Evidently, you don't get to change the rules. You just have to answer the question of it. That's the thought experiment.
Target spotted.
It doesn't seem like a thought experiment. It seems like you taking pleasure in testing my morality.
I'm not taking any pleasure. It's not my thought experiment. It's somebody else's.
Right.
I personally would say, I'd be, in order to keep the boat afloat for everybody else, I'd go in the water and I'd lash myself to the boat so that in a life jacket and try to stay alive, and there you go. But I wouldn't force someone else out of the boat.
Why rotate away?
What is our targets? Wow, 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 wow.
Target spotted.
I now have mechs coming in from D5. Can anyone come back and help, please?
Ow!
Shadowcat and Echo 4.
That's a long ways away. I can't get there.
I got it. His leg's critical. His leg's critical.
Target spotted.
Don't you worry. I am
Some of them
Nice
going,
turret.
save you.
some of them going F6 block round.
Online.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down here.
Target spotted.
Keep coming this way.
Some assault down here.
Beep, 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 beep,
Okay, let's ball him.
beep, beep, beep.
Oh, 2 assaults down here.
Ow.
Sorry. Target
We need to
spotted.
run away,
Need
Drax.
assistance.
No, we don't.
We can... Yeah, we do.
We don't. Just get cover.
But the Shadow Cat kamikazes?
Well, just shoot him.
Target
I
spotted.
can't.
Spotted.
Again, 2 Shadow Cats in D4.
You're on my road.
That can help.
Take it longer
Come on,
arm.
Where is that assault? Oh my gosh, I'm right here underneath all of them. Holy stinking cow.
Destroyed.
That was one of the dumbest positioning moves I've done in a long time.
Right.
I couldn't
What
see them
did
on my
you do?
minimap anywhere.
Don't get in my ass, Fishy.
Target spotted.
Target
Beep,
acquired.
beep, beep, beep.
Heat sink destroyed.
Are you shooting the Shadow
Nice
Cat?
work, guys.
Hang on. I can't shoot because of you.
Okay, now I think we have
That
to
was
defend the
terrible.
left flank. Is that right?
Take a wider arc. Okay.
We gotta abandon this position.
Target spotted.
Well, Drax, I feel
Hey,
like I need to
definitely
apologize
D5
for
now.
even introducing the mayonnaise question,
you
having
said
not
you-
realized the
there's a
deep
free
trauma that you
data
actually
for-
did have, so I would have picked a different terrible substance than mayonnaise had I known that.
New target acquired.
Mayonnaise
Because
is
that does
really good.
put you in an unfair position to make a
Stick with that
decision.
Atlas. He's falling hard.
How about French fry sauce?
The enemy has started to chip away.
I mean, this is just a stupid game.
White behind you, Mr. Atlas.
What do you mean?
I was toasted instantly.
Target spotted.
Just rotation is just like, why? I mean, we'll probably win, thank God, but
Target spotted.
whatever.
A couple mechs have the ridge on the 4 line. Purple mech, Shadow Cat, and something else.
Get that cross there.
Your leg is
Oh,
ruined.
Corsair. Work on hotel.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Enter critical damage. Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Nice.
Sorry.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Need assistance. Spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
Did they all drop down, or
New
is anybody
target acquired.
anybody left on the high?
Target spotted.
At least 2 dropped.
I mean, like E6, F4, E4, F4. Is
acquired.
there anybody left? Oh, right.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Going for Lima.
Target spotted.
I can tank him.
Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Thanks.
Ferris
Heat
over
level
CT.
critical.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, I'm surprised that Vapor Eagle's still alive.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Not alone.
Fishy kills
That'll
him
be
off.
One left.
Light mission G5.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Target destroyed.
Nice job, well played.
Nice.
Oh, I
Good-
disagree, but
Good
whatever.
kill, Fish. Good work, you guys.
I don't like the way you're holding line. So, Fishy, instead of standing behind me, you could have stood further the next shelter up. You didn't need to come down to me.
You shut up a lot.
Okay. There was, but the next one up was like a higher protection. But okay. I mean, if you got shot a lot, you got shot a lot. Because you were kind of in my bum, and I couldn't then twist away and get shelter. I was getting shot as well. Just got too crowded that spot.
Anybody want to hazard a guess what this thing is?
A mic stand?
Speaker stands. They're ISO vibration isolation stands. So they get the monitor up off of your desk or console, and they isolate its vibrations from the vibrating, dissipating energy into the desk, which can cause resonance and different places of frequencies that get louder or softer. So it makes your monitor sound better, actually. It's kind of a simple little acoustic thing. They're for my new monitors when my monitors show up, which I have no idea when they're going to get here. And so I've got one of my monitors turned off because it makes terrible, awful noises when it's turned on.
So we've now ended that whole scenario stuff, right?
Oh yeah, we can move on.
Okay, sweet.
You heard my apology. I really didn't mean to corner you into a to a mayonnaise jar. I didn't know that was.
Look, I think what we've learned today is that I am willing for my friends to die.
Just
to
not
save
by
myself
mayonnaise.
From drinking a tub of mayonnaise. No, to save myself from a tub of mayonnaise. And I think you have to know your limits. I think your friends have to know your boundaries, and I think my friends now do.
I think that's fair.
So really what you should be understanding is that if you find yourself in a position where I have a tub of mayonnaise and someone has a gun pointed at you, probably want to put your affairs in order. Make your last phone call. Do what you need to do, say your goodbyes, because you're going to die.
Or I should hope
Different moral quandary.
that you're not the guy in the room that's in that situation.
Yeah. Well, I hope I'm not the friend with the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Let's say Drax has been hired to provide his services as masseuse to the Swedish bikini team.
Okay.
However,
what you should know is
they
I
have
am
requested
actually
he only
trained-
use mayonnaise to massage them with.
I was a masseuse from the age of 19 to 23.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Were you any good?
Yes.
I have to go get
Did
a
you ever
massage
use
so my
mayonnaise?
neck can get out. Yeah, did you use mayonnaise?
There's a couple of things I did
massage oil?
to earn money during uni, and that was one of them.
Huh. Did you have to get any training, or they just turn you loose, say here?
I got training.
But you didn't get like
I
a
got
license,
certified.
right?
I got certified, yeah.
What?
You don't need a license, but you just need to get certified.
Oh, okay.
To do to operate in certain businesses.
Yeah.
We're not talking about businesses of ill repute either. We're not talking
No,
about
I realize that. So, but I'm just curious why, in order to do counseling, you just need to get certified too. But you'd think counseling would require a lot more education, and you could do a lot more damage with counseling than you can with massage. But they both have the same requirements.
No, they don't.
Okay.
You don't need any training at all to become a counsellor.
Whereas to become a massage therapist or a massage giver, you have to at least have some training.
You need a cert too. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm glad you cleared that up. That makes me feel a whole lot.
I think it's important. I think it's important to see where society puts its priorities. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right. That's impressive. That's good knowledge.
I mean, you only have to see the ramifications of Omicron going through societies to realize that the things that we always suspected, the wrong people in the wrong professions have been paid the most amount of money compared to the most important professions really when the world is in a crisis. We always knew this. We always knew this.
We always did, and we always complained about it, but nobody cares. Yeah. Hey, Xenos, howdy, by the way. And Just Pyro, welcome to the stream. I've been ignoring chat. I've been reading it a little bit, but I haven't been commenting back. And Hunger 15 also welcome. I mean, who else did I neglect? Hellbringer's been looking for a chance to pull the trigger on Drax's chat privileges, but he's withheld admirably so far. You want your monitors to sound good and your speakers to have good pixels. Your speakers don't have pixels. I know you know that. Wait, so counselor is a lower standard of entry. Yes. This makes me concerned and anxious. I need a massage to think about this.
This is why they have a higher entry point.
That's great.
So to get insurances and association membership, you do need high levels of education to qualify for those things. But in actual fact, you don't need any if you're not seeking insurances and association
and
membership.
certifications or anything.
But that means your business is opened up to,
some liability.
The fragility of liability.
Can you have people sign waivers and stuff saying you're not responsible for any dumb things you do to them?
Waivers don't stand up in court of law in Australia and those sorts of things. They're just garbage.
Yeah.
Because you can argue I wasn't in a state of mind to be able to sign this.
Until I had my massage, I wasn't able to think clearly.
And that's why I was seeking the resources of a counsellor. Like, why would I? How would I be in the right mind to be able to sign this document when I'm actually seeking a counsellor? Oh yeah, sure.
So that I could get into the right mind.
Yeah.
But you were seeking the counselor's help for an eating disorder. Yes, but my eating disorder affects all my decisions.
Do you want to stay here and hold against them when they rotate against the mountain?
Well, it does. It does.
Do we not want to do that?
I think we need scouting first. I think if someone bothered to do some scouting instead of just flanking and...
2 on the sniper Hellbringer with heavy larges and a short range mech. They can't actually snipe there.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Their sniper hill just got a lot of reinforcements.
Enemy base is being captured.
And even got someone who can snipe.
Okay, now they are distracted.
Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured. Artillery strike online. Target acquired.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
We could know he didn't need help.
Target spotted.
One is alone, I think, at E7.
Enemy
I think
base
he's
is
alone.
being captured.
They're almost alone.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Artillery strike online. Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Help me with Echo, come on, swarm.
Target
Heat
spotted.
level critical.
Pull out of E5
Artillery
maybe?
strike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target destroyed. Enemy base
Target
is
spotted.
being captured. Artillery strike online. Artillery strike activated. Heat level critical.
We're being pushed lower E5. Did
Enemy
anyone come
base
back?
is being captured.
Viper Eagle.
Target
Hotel,
spotted.
lower E5.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Too many to on Delta 5 now.
Enemy base is being captured.
Just one on Echo 5 about to appear.
Target spotted.
Hotel vehicle with the ATM.
Yeah, hotel, Viper Eagle.
Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
I would very much like to back up. I don't know why I haven't been
Target
able
spotted.
Enemy base is being captured.
Okay, it's been halved. Baby Eagle's been halved.
Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured. Right torso critical damage.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured. Center torso critical damage. Target destroyed.
Thank you.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical. Enemy base is being captured. Heat level critical.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Need that Viper Eagle, dude.
Acquired. Enemy base is being captured.
Target spotted.
Heat
Indigo
level
lower ground.
critical. Target
Indigo is
acquired.
a stick.
Spotted.
Heat level critical. Enemy base is being captured.
I mean, why waste... Dude, we can kill these things. Why are you capping?
Enemy
I'm a
base is being
stick.
captured.
Yeah, you guys can step off the base now. Get the kill.
Gives us a chance to kill stuff, guys. You don't need to...
I'm helping.
Charlie 7 Delta 7.
Don't fully cap.
Yeah, step off it, guys.
Enemy base is being
No,
captured.
no. You did
Is that Fishy? Fishy, was that you? Did you fully cap?
I'm a stick.
Okay.
Who did the full cap?
I don't know. McFish is a stick. Man, no
This is on
kills.
counter.
Bummer.
That was a
McFish,
stick.
did you fully cap? Why?
I think I said I was a stick.
Yeah, but
He
we
was a
could have,
stick.
like, you could have stayed there and let us kill and then fully capped if you thought we were losing.
But I
You didn't.
helped.
He was
Come
helping.
on, man. Come
was helping.
on. Okay, we finally got a low score for McFish, though. I mean, that we can...
Yeah, an assault mech, a Banshee of all things, which has an engine rating 345 max, so it's going like 50 kph at fastest. It walked past and through 4 friendlies, none of which spotted him, targeted him, or called him out, and then he shot my right arm off.
Wow.
I get the feeling these days, like in the last 3 matches, the scouting hasn't been very impressive from lights and mediums.
Oh, my stream died. What happened? Just the player, maybe? Stream's still going. Okay. Well, I did a lot of damage. No kills, though. My browser playback worked for some reason. I don't really know what was going on there. All right. Let's see. I'm probably going to do 1, maybe 2 more drops. Maybe just 1. Gonna try to quit a little early tonight.
Okay. Oh, Valen's in the room. Valen's here.
I know he's been down there with Mittens and BNR. You'd think they would want to try to sync drop with us, but evidently we're not.
I'm just surprised he didn't come into the chat and
Especially during that last fiasco.
tear me to shreds for my comments.
Yeah. Maybe after he watches the replay.
He'll have some ammunition against me. and you know, I could only hope that he wasn't the friend that was in the room, that I had to make the choice between
I know.
A and A's.
I'd much rather it be me. If someone's got to die, I'd rather be me. Because I at least know how you really feel.
How do I really feel?
Yeah, that you wish you could save me, but you just can't. Right? Isn't that how you really feel? Right?
No, I don't think so. No, not really.
Oh, well.
Oh, hang on. That's one of those moments where I have to lie. Yes!
Yeah, this is the lying
it would
part.
be devastating to me.
Yeah, that's better.
I would be devastated.
Yeah, you're catching on.
What would I do? Oh
You
my
got this.
god. It's just the position I was put in.
Yeah. It's my past
boy.
coming back to haunt you. Because of my dark past, I won't be able to save you, so it's really haunting you, not me.
Anyway, I'm having some mayonnaise for dinner tonight. Oh, sorry.
Well, I don't want you to feel bad, so what I would recommend is getting yourself another gift from me by you.
No, I only need to get the one, and I've done it.
Okay.
I've bought the rival pack.
That's what that is.
As my birthday present from you to me.
Yeah. I'm
to
glad
honor
you
your
did that.
birthday, I bought myself a present.
That's
for
great.
Me. You're welcome.
Do you think it would be selfish of me to get that for me for my birthday? Would that be selfish? Is it better for me to just encourage other people to get things for themselves from me?
I think it's selfish for people to expect gifts on their birthday when we know that the real present is in the giving. And so you giving me the opportunity to buy a present for me to honor your birthday is the real gift for you.
It really is.
To have me experience the present that I want for myself.
It makes me feel like a better person.
And you are a better person because you wouldn't do that. And I'm acknowledge that. You're the
Right.
better person. And I acknowledge that.
I wouldn't do it, but because you're doing it to yourself for me, it makes me a better person. Yeah,
it does. It makes you better,
great.
and it makes me a happier one. So
I feel like you and I together could make up our own better religion.
Oh, for sure. And I would love to be worshipped. Love it.
Wasn't where I was going, but okay.
Oh, sorry. Everything is Dragon's fault. Thanks, Phelan. Thanks.
Valen, you missed a wonderful conversation earlier. You might want to check it up on the replay because it's a little bit shocking.
Xenos, look, as someone who was here for the birth of this new cult religion, may I praise, we might make you an archbishop.
Ooh.
Or some such designation of importance.
What about me?
Sure.
What would you like to be?
Leader of the Mech army.
Great. I mean, I didn't think our religion needed one, but sure, why not?
Seems like we do all of a sudden. Word of Blake has a mech army.
We need to seize and expand seize other things and expand our own.
To enforce our religion on others. I love it. That's great. The more people that worship me, I'm all for that.
I'd rather be a peaceful religion.
Mech army?
Maybe we could spread our religion of peace by destroying our enemies so that they can then enjoy the peace.
Mayonnaise. I'll gladly be in this thing.
Because you like mayonnaise?
Sorry, what's your role in this partnership of a new religion, Doug?
Me?
You're more qualified to be in a leading position than I am.
I think he's going to be the sound guy.
I'm just in it for the
I'll just be the sound guy. I'll be the marketing department.
The speaker. Fantastic. It's right up your sleeve. You're the pastor.
I need to tell you something. There's somebody trying to take your hero of the inner sphere, the lost hero of NASCAR.
The lost hero of NASCAR? Wow. That feels like a cheap knockoff of the real thing to me.
Maybe you should make it no.
Danforth is the confused yet supportive skeptic.
So you can write the articles then, Xenos, and tape them to the LRMs to get Fishy's Ghost Army to launch them.
I feel like I could be the theologian.
Yeah. Look, as long as the central theme of this is worshipping me, I'm all up for whatever you guys write.
Okay. I
don't even need to know.
I'm still not sure that we've settled on that being the central theme, but you just keep going down that road.
No, as long as it's really quite wrapped up in it, I'm good with it.
I thought the central theme was mayonnaise. That's what we're worshipping.
Oh. I make a really good chicken sandwich, and it does have a lot of mayo on it.
Well, that can be part of the diet that we recommend to all.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry for hitting you.
It can be a holistic diet.
Thanks, Fishy.
Oh, well, you see, I'm not doing... I'm doing friendly fire, so it's friendly. It's nice and friendly.
Oh, cheers. Thank you.
It's a sign of friendship.
Well, I appreciate that then. Oh, they're going the G8 line.
Hey, thanks for that, Fishy.
That took a little bit more than just 1%.
I went 3% of my armor and I haven't even gotten near the enemy yet.
It's friendly fire. It's really friendly and
I think
Really?
he gets bored on the walk-in.
It's a little overly friendly.
He's sort of exerting his military presence in the new religion by
Oh,
shooting the
yes.
bishop. I'm a bit worried about this. He's sort of taking over. he's threatening friendly fire if we don't follow his instructions.
Well, you guys are the big brains. But I'm the one that
Guns.
actually commands.
You're the guns. Yeah,
I'm
you're
actually
putting your
the
life
one
on the line. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go, oh, this is our plan, I can
Yeah.
just decide to not do the plan because I'm the leader.
Wow.
Of the military arm, not the whole religion. Just to be clear.
He
I don't really want
jumped
to
pretty
in charge
far.
of everything fishy.
Pretty far. That's how coups happen, isn't it?
Maybe I might.
It's starting to
We haven't really even gotten started, and Fishy's already doing a coup.
I might be creating I might create a few uprisings here and there to
Just
keep
here
you
and
guys
there.
in check. But
Just here and there. He's gonna quit fairly quickly, by the way.
Yeah, do you think anything could keep us in check, Fishy? Really? Honestly?
Well, a couple of lasers in the legs is gonna slow me down.
An ice spirit.
you got an
Maybe.
ice spirit. 100 and closing in fast. Drax, prepare for an ice spirit.
Just kill him, will you?
No, I can't. I can't shoot through walls. That's hacking.
Target spotted.
But I mean, if you
gonna
really
kill
wanted me
this
to,
Yeah,
and
please do, 'cause I'm shut down.
I guess I'll have to. But hurry up.
Please don't shoot me. Oh, you got him.
Hey, Doug, you're now the only hero of the Innosphere.
I'm not?
No, you
I feel like I am.
I took away the last hero of NASCAR for you. He is now dead. If you want to claim his mech carcass and hanging up on the wall as a hero of the
Oh,
Innosphere,
I just walked out into a big firing line.
Classic Doc.
Center torso critical damage.
That was very painful.
Critical damage. Heat sink destroyed.
Doc,
What?
you're using old strategic things. You need to make more strategies, like much newer strategies, like not being tip of the spear for once.
Really? What can I do instead of that for a strategy? Like what other strategy is
being
there?
the back of the pack.
Oh.
Living.
Living? That'd be a strategy I should try.
Yeah. I'm in a match.
I thought we were pushing those Jaeger mechs, not running away from them.
Details.
Critical damage.
We're pushing in a negative fashion.
Pushing in reverse.
Mixed fish is dead. That's a new strategy. That's not a good strategy.
Nice kill, everyone.
Destroyed. Heat sink destroyed.
every key religious figure needs a good
There's
throng.
one alpha.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Xenos. Mayan praise, worship from the celestial realm. That's great.
So wait, am I your pet fish?
Acquired.
This entire
New
thing?
target acquired.
That also
You would be
commands
our,
military?
what do you call the young apprentice? Padawan.
Altar boy?
No, we're going to stay away from that. Thanks, McFish.
Drax, what are we doing over here?
We're shooting into H6.
Just for grins.
Center torso critical damage.
And there's a
Keeper of
light
the
over here as well.
Sacraments?
That could be
Don't go
that.
too far
But he
forward.
really wants to
Don't
be
go
a
too far
general.
forward. There's a
So
light still.
He's kind of ought to be General Kerensky type character.
Dude.
I know, but Lima's coming into us. See Lima?
Yeah, I see Lima.
Critical damage.
Xenos, I could break the fish to feed 5,000 and will if they try to do an uprising.
I'm fighting Marauder currently.
Take that right torso off the Marauder if you can. Kilo.
That'd be his visual left.
Are you able to help me, Fishy, or are you dead? Oh, you're dead. Okay, never mind.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah,
Well,
visual left.
okay.
His weapons are all right
You
there.
kind of you left your buddy alone to fight an incubus by himself.
Almost.
As I said, you don't want to push up too close. You want to sort of stay with me. But anyway, it's all good, mate. It's all good.
Oh, I killed him, didn't I? Oh, I took...
You didn't kill the thing that killed me, but if you killed the thing that was killing
Yeah,
you...
that's still a kill. I don't care who it was. Still a kill.
Alright, well, yeah, that's a good point, good point. You got the ice ferret as well, so you probably got 2 kills.
Oh no, wait, I only removed the side tool, so I thought he went down.
Never mind.
Good try, guys. Thanks for the drop. A refund. No, all tithes are kept permanently.
So, have
There's
we
no
lived up
refunds.
to your marketing thing now? We're basically now talking about religion, ultimatums. We've covered a lot of ground today.
We really have covered quite a bit of ground. I think that this year is going to be a banner year for Ghostlands.
That's because this year, one of my thingies, New Year's resolutions, is trying to come here every day.
Oh, wow.
Your voice channel.
Maybe instead of a banner year, it'd be more like a crime scene tape year.
Yeah, I know.
Like a warning, do not cross label, or dangerous bioinfectious diseases beyond this point.
Do you give people warnings about coming into this channel? Like, do you sort of say, hey, your IQ may drop? You may develop some debilitating, like, mental anguish.
I feel like I should, but wouldn't that remove some of the surprise?
Drax, McFish,
Sure.
I'm gonna go eat dinner. I might be back, but you probably will be off by the time
I'm probably
I
going to quit now. I should quit now because I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
We're calling it here? Okay.
Yep, let's call it. So, McFish, thanks for the drops.
See ya.
Fishy Ghost, thanks for the drops. Drax, thanks for the drops. And the wonderful conversation of whatever it was. And everybody in chat, thanks so much for hanging out. And I hope that you can talk to someone who loves you and can help you weed through the mess that you just endured and kind of get it worked out of your system so that next time we'll have a completely different angle of strange attack to come at. McFish, what's the That's an Annihilator 2-2. I'll take my massage therapist.
Oh, the Rivals pack has already been. So that's an old thing because
Did you just buy an old pack?
The event already happened. I bought the Rivals pack, but that's actually, it must have been last month's pack event because now we're on the Predator stuff. Okay.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Well, there we go. Okay, everybody. Good night. This has been Ghostlands. Till next time. See you later, and good hunting.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks. I'm going to go down and say goodbye to these guys.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, guys. Just wanted to come down and say goodnight. Sorry I didn't get to drop with any of you.
Oh, good night, Dart.
I'm actually turning in a reasonable hour just for grins. Good hunting, and have a good time.